Hey Tofu. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, all that good stuff. Who have we got here today? Hello, Connor and AU. Hope you're both doing good. And Greg, hello. And Van, thank you for resubscribing. Very much appreciated. Obviously, this is the continuation of the weird week. So, weird time, unplanned, all that good stuff. But I have made a lot of progress in Shawdowbringers. I'm getting very close to what I believe is the end. Because I was counting it last night on the main quest list. I believe I'm about 12 or so quests until the end of the story. Not the post game, obviously, that's just like the end of the story. Which I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm guessing a few hours. I was kind of hoping we'd get it all done in one stream, but if I need to stop for dinner, I might stop streaming, have dinner, and then come back and finish it up. So I guess we'll see what goes on. Because obviously when I'm doing it on stream, I get distracted. I'm reading the stuff out loud, so it takes longer, and all of that sort of stuff. So we'll see how we go. But I think I got up to a new duty last night, so I stopped it there thinking, it's getting late, I'll continue it tomorrow and see how we go. So I think where I'm up to is Vorfree's obviously flown away, pulled out a part of the mountain, and he's like chilling up in the sky. Catman made a big old rock guy to kind of pull down the bit of mountain in the sky, and then we went into the place and beat a hot girl who's like a sin eater. So that's what I've done. I beat a hot sin eater girl. And I'm guessing we're going to go after Vorfree now. I don't know, but that's what I've done. That's where we're up to. And obviously I've done all the stuff that's led up to that and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I've got a lot done. I've done many things. You know the part I'm on about. I'm enjoying it an awful lot. I didn't want to say originally that this was my favourite expansion so far because I wasn't very far into it, but I feel like this is my favourite expansion so far. I am very much enjoying it. And I feel like I'm understanding a lot more as well, which is probably helping. We've done the Rubik's Cube mini-boss. Yes, I did the Rubik's Cube. It took me a moment to realise what was going on with that, but I got there in the end. A lot of the duties I've been doing with the NPCs, just to save the queuing time, which in some ways has kind of helped, because obviously they're scripted to do the placements and stuff like perfectly. So even if you don't fully understand what's going on, as long as you follow them, you'll be all right. But that does kind of like lose some of the fun factor of like learning with people. So some of the duties I've done it with people, some of them I've done them with NPCs. It's just been down to if I could be bothered waiting, basically. And normally when I'm streaming, I do them with NPCs, because you know what the queues can be like. Sometimes they can be like half an hour, and we're not going to sit around for half an hour just waiting for a duty to come up. So yeah, we're going to continue with the NPCs. Follow everyone else is a pretty valid tactic in a lot of places. No, that's true. It very much is true, and it's one that I use quite a lot. I do often use just the follow people tactic. How are you doing, Amber? I hope you're doing good. Speaking of Rubik's Cubes, does anyone know where it originates from? I do not. I'm very bad at Rubik's Cubes as well. I know there's like a logic behind it. It's all like numbers and mathematics, isn't it? I know there's like a hack, quote unquote, for doing a Rubik's Cube, but I do not know it. I am not good at that. I don't think it's the sort of thing made for me. I'm not the most logically minded sometimes. But I will get on in. I'll show you where I'm stood. And I know some of you guys will know what I'm doing already, but I'm very over leveled. I'm level 83 now. So I'm kind of very far ahead. But this is where I am. This is where I am. The Crown of Immaculate. Get rid of all those. The hack is to dip the whole thing in a can of paint, or like just rearrange the stickers. A little less than 4 hours and you would have been awake for 24 hours. I should try and get some rest. I've been awake for over 24 hours before because of a previous job. Not good. Would not recommend. From HU. The flag's not showing up for me. Is that meant to be a flag? Right, so I guess I'll just pop on in, right? Right, this one we've got to wait for people, so it's a good thing I did stop where I stopped last night. So the Crown of Immaculate. So it looks like we are fighting Vorfrey, and I'm guessing this is going to be one of the big raids of a lot of people. So I'm going to just join that, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's one of the bigger ones. It's saying 11 minutes. So what I might do, I can't exit from here. I won't lose my place in the queue, will I? Do I want a healer to accelerate the queue? I mean, I'd very much appreciate that, but no pressure. I don't mind waiting. We can just natter. Red, white, green, vertical. I'm not good with flags. Is that... I'm going to sound so stupid now. I'm so bad with flags. Is that Hungary? Is that Hungary? I'm very bad with flags. I can't see it though. I just saw HU. I'm looking this up. Hungary flag. I was right. It was the Hungary flag. Woo! I'm not that bad. I wasn't as bad as I thought I was. You're on right now. Should I exit out of this queue then? How do I exit out of the queue? How do I exit out of a queue? That's not what I need. Duty finder.
Spoilers.
Withdraw.
Tofu are super angry.
Spoilers? You're the one that came along here. Look at the spoilers. Thank you for resubscribing though, Kiki. Look at all the spoilers, Cookie. Drink in the spoilers, Cookie. Enjoy them all. Right, I've withdrawn from that. I was from your country, of course. I remember you saying you're from Hungary. Do you know what I find fitting? Blue Bunny is an ice cream company, which means it's sweet like our favourite Blue Bunny. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Right, so, AU. I need to find you to party up, don't I? Where is my friends list? Where is my friends list? Social? Friends list? There you are. Were you always a mentor? Were you always a mentor or have you just become a mentor? Have I missed that the entire time? Invite to party. Join me, AU. There we go. Awesome. I didn't realise the Rubik's Cube was so old, but I guess it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, you've got to think we're nearly 30 years into the 2000s, and they were around before then. So it makes a lot of sense. Right, so I need to go back into the Crown of Immaculate. That is my map. That is not what I need. You lost it for a bit because content update, but you reapplied recently. Oh, I see. Okay, so I didn't miss it. I didn't think you had it last time I saw you on here. Right, we're going to join in on this again. And then, now, oh, 7 minutes. I'm about to say it's saying 30 minutes. We've got it worse, but no, it says 7. We can just talk for a bit. Hey there, Baha. Hope you're going good. I am very much enjoying Shadowbringers. I've had a very good time with it. I've really blitzed through it, I feel like, as well. I don't know if you guys agree. I really do feel like I've made very fast progress with this expansion. But I've had a very good time with it. And I do feel like, while I've still got an awful lot to learn, I feel like I'm better understanding and doing things better with it than I ever have done. Compared to especially when I first came back, I feel like I've made a lot of progress. I'm still very much a complete noob, don't get me wrong. But compared to how I was like a couple months ago, big difference. But I've also been playing it an awful lot. It's been most days I've been playing it. You're doing fine, glad to hear it. You've never played it? Well, I would very much recommend. Did you know you can do the free trial and play up to Heaven's Ward with a level 70 level cap? That's what I started playing as. I played on the free trial. There's obviously other limitations when you do it on the free trial. But I played on the free trial, then I started paying for it, and then I bought Endwalker because it was on sale very recently. It was like half price. It was better than half price. So I picked up the new expansion. Ooh, the free trial goes up to Stormblood now. Even more incentive. I mean, like, going just up to Heaven's Ward is so much content. So much content. If you don't know if you like it or not when you get up to that, you've got no chance, basically. So much content. Like, it does limit you on other things, obviously, but how much can you get for free these days? You've not been able to commit to an MMO since RuneScape. Valid. I did play RuneScape when I was younger. I played it with my brother. Me and my brother used to play RuneScape Classic together, back when it wasn't Classic because it was just RuneScape. And I used to always like avoid the PvP area as much as I could. But I think you had to go through the PvP area to get to like the traders bit, didn't you? Where you did like the trading for things. And it was just me like running through while my brother like protected me. My little brother protecting me, and I'm just there going, ah, I don't want to die, I'm not a fighter. Your mum still plays to this day. Aww, that's so sweet. I've not played in the longest of times. I should try RuneScape again. I don't know. Would I be kind of sad if I did? Would I kind of feel like the nostalgia goggles have been taken off? Or do you think I would enjoy it? I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Because like, you could obviously go back to something you played when you were younger and still absolutely adore it, and it's just kind of like even more brightens the nostalgia. Or sometimes you can go back to something you enjoyed as a kid with like your grown-up jaded goggles on. And then you look at it and it kind of ruins it, and the nostalgia's gone as well. It can go in a couple of directions, can't it? Yep. I'm still proud of myself for getting this emote though. It took hours. But I was determined. I've attempted to play again many times. I get the memories, and then you lose the will to play. Valid. I remember it being quite slow. I would spend so much time just doing like, because I know that everyone used to do it. You'd go to one of the towns and just start lighting campfires like all over the place to grind one of your skills. I can't remember which one. And there would just be lines and lines and lines of bonfires. Lines and lines of campfires through the entire thing. I was guilty of that. Yeah, the Hummy emote. It took me ages. One of the dungeons that we had to do for it, one of the duties, I had a 40-minute wait. I think it was the last duty out of all of them, because there was like 4 duties, I think, wasn't there? But the last one, it was like a 40-minute wait. And I was just there like, please, I just want this emote. But then it was fine in the end. But it took me like a good 2 hours, excluding wait times. But I wanted it. I kept on seeing people had it, so I looked it up and saw how to get it. And I was like, well, I have to get it now. Where does this emote come from? There's a line of quests in Stormblood in those areas. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but you're basically talking to like a bunch of the little minions, like the fat cats there, the tanukis there, the small turtles there, and then you've got to like talk to all of the guys and like fight big versions of them. 4 kings, there you go. And there was a lot of running back and forth because I didn't have flying unlocked in that area. And I still don't. So it was so much running back and forth. I kept on teleporting using the Aetherites down to where the turtle guys are. And then I had to run all the way up back onto land, swim across the water to get back to the guys in their little area. And then I had to do some quests and then go all the way back somewhere else. It took ages, but I wanted it. I was determined. Hey there, Eamon, how are you doing? I think I look darker because this place is so stinking bright. But no, it's such a cute emote. I had to do it. I had to do it. I think have I got a couple of coffers to open, or did I open them? No, I've only got my spare ice weapon coffer because I did that one twice. What I did with my weapon, actually, I did use diamond dust on it to make it all sparkly. Does it show when it's on my back? Not really. Is it if I go? No, I can't do it here. Either way, I made it nice and shiny using the diamond dust. Whoop. That's why we did it multiple times, so I could get enough diamonds to go and do it. But I've been busy. Come on, party. I'm so not used to waiting. I've been using NPCs this entire time, which has made probably the progress an awful lot quicker when you don't have the waits. It's only when drawn, that's fair enough. Yeah, because I think I needed a few more diamonds, so I did the same dungeon a few times. But we did it where it wasn't capped, so the guy was like super weak. So we were in and out in like a few minutes each time. I think the quickest we did it was like 1.5 minutes. It was me, Cookie, and my model artist Saffron. We all went in together and just did it multiple times. And we were like, how fast can we manage to do it on like the uncapped mode? And I think it was like, I think our fastest was like 1 minute 20 seconds or something silly. But that made it a lot easier to grind this stuff. That's for certain. We're also doing it for the Wondrous Trails. Speaking of, I haven't got this week's book, but it's probably too late for that now, so I might just wait for next week. Because I have been trying to do the Wondrous Trails, but my book's from last week now, I believe, if I even picked it up. Oh no, I gave it back and I didn't pick up a new one. There you go. I must have done them last week, gave the book back, and then didn't pick up a new one when it refreshed. They last for 2 weeks, then I've got to wait an extra week. No, because I did what I did on it, like what I could on it, and I gave it back. So I got to wait an extra week. Oh, it resets on Tuesday. Maybe I can still pick one up then. I mean, what else am I going to do when I'm not streaming except for play this? So I've got time. I've just got to get Cookie to play with me. Cookie's not been wanting to play. He's being a mean mod. Because they've been playing PoE a lot because the new league started. And I've been like, Cookie, play Final Fantasy with me. And he's like, no, I'm playing PoE. And I'm like, Cookie! I want to play Final Fantasy. And I've just played it by myself instead. But it's been like every single day. But soon they'll get bored of the PoE and then they'll come back. This is riveting content. Let me in! Let me in! Wee! They always come back. I mean, they're still paying the subscription, so they've got to come back. Now, they normally get really into PoE for like 2 or 3 weeks when the new league starts. And then it kind of calms down and they play other stuff. And then the new league starts again and it's a big old cycle. Big old cycle. I've never tried PoE though. It doesn't look like my sort of thing. I might enjoy it. I don't know. It just doesn't look like my cup of tea. I watch like gameplay content and I'm kind of like meh. Meh. Hey there, devil. How are you doing? Please do not stew the rabbit. This rabbit is not for stewing. You tried it once but couldn't really get into it. It seems very complicated. Like, I've been shown the skill tree and I'm just like, nope. No, thank you. I look at it and I just cannot comprehend. And I'm like, I think this is too much for me. I'll be honest with you. I'm very vocal in the fact that I'm not the most game-minded of game players. I enjoy games. I do love playing games. But I'm definitely not, like, game-minded, if that makes sense. How are you doing, though, Devil? I hope you're good. I'm also trying to think, because I've nearly capped this role now. Obviously, I know the level cap's going to increase when Dawn Trail comes out, but I'm thinking I should try other roles, right? I should try some other roles and like level them up as well and see what I can do on those, right? But I don't know what to do next. Obviously, I'm still like, I think I'm level 70 or so on White Mage, so I could do the last few levels on White Mage just to get them to the cap. But then I'm like, I should try a tank role, really, just so I can understand what tanking's like. But then what tank role do I try is the question, if I was to try a tank role. And then I feel like I want to try another DPS, but not a ranged DPS, because obviously this is a ranged DPS. I feel like I should try a physical DPS as well. But I don't know where to start. Maybe it's better to start with like a physical DPS, because at least it's kind of like I've already done DPS a lot, and then go from there. Or I could just completely turn it on its head. I don't know. Dark Knight has the best story quests. Which one's Dark Knight? Are they a tank or are they a physical DPS? Probably a tank, right? Gunbreaker starts at 60. A lot of people like Gunbreaker, don't they? You think the gloomy aesthetic doesn't really work for you? It is quite gloomy looking, I do agree, AU. You recommend a defensive tank to start, then move on to an attacking tank. That's fair, that's valid, that's valid. I should do some research, shouldn't I? Because I only chose mechanics after I looked at some different roles. Admittedly, it's because I was like, I know I want ranged, and then I like how this one looks. So that's why I started this one. It was very narrow-minded decision making. But I knew I wanted to like take a lot of heat off me, because I was just like, I can't do White Mage. So I was like, I want ranged, and I like how this one looks. So I'm going for this one. Dark Knight is tank, that makes sense. It's the one with the great swords. Oh, okay. I know the one you mean. Gunbreaker does look fun though. I could look into Dark Knight as well. Having a gun is also pretty neat, I do agree. Some of the guns do look a bit silly though. that some of them do look a little bit silly. Some of them are like so tiny, and then one of the ones I've got is like this big Tommy gun thing, but you still hold it with like one hand in the animations, which is so funny to me. I understand they can't go changing the animations for every gun, I get it. Oh, we're in, but it's still funny. It's just funny to watch, like doing the spread shot with like this big old Tommy gun. Oh, it does amuse me. Come on guys, come on guys. Take a sip of my drink. I do have an energy drink, which is going to be interesting for me. Hey there, Suck. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I am well. I hope you are as well. I should probably stick my compression gloves on. I ended up having to get a wrist brace for my hand because I've been having hand pain problems, as you guys know. And I normally wear compression gloves. But I've been misbehaving and not wearing them, and I feel like that's probably not helping my case. So I'm going to stick those on. No! No! Well, back to running. Back to running. God darn it. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. That was after like 13 minutes. That's so cruel. I've got the gloves on now at least. I was trying to play the other day because the other day I was wearing one of the hand braces. I got two because the pain's in both of my hands really, but one of my hands is way worse. And most of the time it's bearable, right? But I was going through a really bad flare-up period where it was making like simple tasks very difficult to do. And when I say simple tasks, I mean like even just dressing myself, it was very difficult because I couldn't grip onto stuff because it was too painful in my hand. So I bought these hand braces and I was wearing one the other day because my hand was quite bad, and I was trying to like play, and it was my mouse hand, it's my right hand that I had the brace in, so my hand was like clawed over the top of my mouse because the brace I've got basically like secures the wrist but also has securing going up the thumb, because the main bit of my pain is like below my thumb and down my wrist. So my hand was kind of, my thumb was like stuck, like sticking out, so my fingers were like clawed over the mouse and I'm trying to play. To be fair, I managed to do it, but boy was it difficult. So don't play Final Fantasy while your hand's in a brace is what I'm saying. Don't do it. Not easy at all. If you wanted to hop over to the Oceania server, which is that on the same list of servers? Because I'm on Goblin. We're gonna get in though. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get in. That was so cruel. I was so happy that we got in. I've become too dependent on the NPCs being there. I really have done. I should have waited for more dungeons to improve my patience. Boop, 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 boop. I need to organise my inventory actually. It's such a mess at the moment. There's a lot of stuff that I kind of just don't need. Oh, I forgot I had my wings. I should have bought more of the hearts though, to be honest. From the Valentine's event and stuff. I should have bought way more. They made it that everyone can hop to the data center in Oceania. Oh, I see. I like the idea of that. That's a good idea. I'm glad to hear they're testing that sort of thing out. We've been waiting too long though. I need to commit to this. I need to commit. Yeah, like this ice coffer, I should just put it away because I've already got the weapon from it. There's so many things that I just have but I can't sell. I need to organise my stuff. But even my, what's the word? My retainer. Their inventory is like completely full. I've got like no space anywhere. It's getting very out of hand. Speaking of my retainer, I should check on them to see if they've sold any of my stuff. Because they were selling a few things. But I've noticed since the... Yeah, inventory struggles, honestly. Since the Xbox beta came out, which I'm all down for. I love making things more accessible for people. So there was this big influx of people, super duper great, people are having an amazing time. I love it. But one thing I've noticed is on the meeting boards, not meeting boards, on the market boards, I think what's happening is some people haven't wigged on yet that you can change the price that you're selling an item for. Because when you obviously sell your stuff through retainer. It auto-fills with the price you would get if you sold it to the just any merchant. It auto-fills to that, and I think a lot of people are just putting it up at that value rather than checking the market and like changing the price, etc, etc. So I've been trying to sell some things, and then there'll be some at the bottom which are like the previous going rate, and then there'll be a bunch of them at like 624 gil or whatever, and I think that's what's been happening, which is fine, you know, people are learning, but it's just something I've picked up on. And I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know. It could easily not be that, but it's something that I've noticed. It looks like I'm stuck in a shadow. What do you mean? My outfit is very dark for this area. Considering how bright it is in here, there isn't much light shining on me. And Carrot, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go. We're getting in. I hope you're doing good today, Carrot. I am not an Audi. Very true. I love that meme so much. Definitely one of my favorites. If someone backs out again, I'm gonna scream. Healer, healer, healer. It doesn't help that items in the game hold value very bad. Oh, they do. I think what it is, and I'm guilty of this too. People slowly start undercutting, don't they? So like if an item's up for like, I don't know, 1,200 gil, right? Someone else will then put in one at 1,199 gil, and it will slowly start chipping downwards. Because you want your one to be the one at the top of the list, don't you? Oh, let me just say I'm new. Hi. First time on this one. It would help if I could type. You know what? You're having a typo. Does he know what your kind does to carrots? Oh, interesting question. And let me zoom out. Right. Let's see what the situation here is. I'm probably going to mess up. We will find out. I will try my bestest. Okay. Go for one of those. Okay. You have to play catch up again. I've been busy, Digital. I've been super busy. Ooh, I'm guessing we need to get these guys. You fear no bunnies or rabbits as long as you're way over here. Very true. I can't get to you where you are. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. Okay. Put the detonator on him. Do some shooty shoots. Oh, I'm just outside of them. Oh, good stuff. That was very convenient placing. Go. Okay, and then do another big guy. Do another big guy. Where I've not been wearing my compression gloves. I'm guessing I need to stand in this. Struggling to move my hands. Oop! Okay, that didn't work how I thought it worked. No, don't hit me! I can't move. I can't. No, I killed them! In confusion, they got killed. I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault, I swear. Ooh. Okay, get rid of this one. Oh, speaking about behaving and wearing my compression gloves, I've got to take one off. Here we go. Oh, nope. I should do my second wind, really. Just in case. So I don't think the healer can see me. Okay. Ooh. And then do big attack. And another big attack. And then I can do some more of these. So I wonder what we did wrong on those circles, because we did all run into them, didn't we? Was it that there wasn't enough people in each one, potentially? I'm not sure. We'll probably end up having another turn to figure it out, so all's good. Here we go. Your favourite confusion was in Stormblood Wolf Farm you did. 7-man pre-made with Rando. I all just got confused and killed the Rando. Oh no. It is funny when you're confused and you end up killing someone. Because obviously everyone knows it's not your fault, but it's so funny. Oh, I'm so bad at the look away ones. I always time them wrong. Oh, what's happening? Oh! Ooh! Talk about a glow up. Glow up? Oh my goodness. You've got to tell me your secrets. What is this? What the heckity heck? Hey there, Reem. How are you doing? Okay. And a boo-boo. Oh, I could bring up my man. Let's bring up my guy. And I should better overclock him. Do I have enough overdrive to overclock him? I don't think I do. Oh no, I do. There you go. Good stuff. I wonder how many phases this guy has. So I feel like some of the bosses, I feel like they should have phases and then they end up not having phases. But then other ones do have phases. Oh, no. No, thank you. Oh, no. Stick another detonator. Whoop, okay. Okay, I'm still in a good place. I'm in a good place. Right, I feel like I should go around the back side of him. I don't know, being in front of him feels kind of unsafe. Big one. Oh, what's the situation there? I guess just stand away from it. Yes, it is just stand away from it. Good. Good. Oh, no, it's rotating. It's rotating. I was not prepared. It's okay, I figured it out at least. There have been a few bosses with rotating things though, to be fair, so I guess they've kind of shown the mechanic in different forms a few times, haven't they? Here we go. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, do some more of these. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I just saw a bunch of light. What's happening? Nothing? Cool. Good stuff. Oh no, something's happening. Oh, I see. Just more of these guys. Cool. Whoop, my hands weren't lined up. Okay, use the bigs. Okay, good. Oop, step away. We do not want this authority growing, that's for certain. Is there one still left? Oh, there is. Okay. And then do we need to get this one as well? We do. Oh, we don't have much time. We can do it. Whoop, oh. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Everyone's standing here, so I'm just going to join in. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, big shot. I can put another detonator down. Yep. Oh jeez. Okay, over here. Is it going? Oh, and then in on this guy. Cool. Whoop. And then big. And then do a couple of those. Do my reassemble. And one of those. Cool. I wonder if there'll be one more form. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a bigger form. Because he's had his glow up, which is fair. Whoop. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's coming. Oh, jeez. No, we're safe. We're okay. I was a bit scared there. Okay, where's everyone going? You're going over here. Okay. I will join you. Okay. We're doing all right, though. We're definitely getting there. And the only person that died was because I killed them, which sounds about right, to be honest. Okay. And then I've nearly got a big one charged up again. Here we go. And another big one. Do a little shuffle. I wonder if someone's going to use the limit break. I don't want to take it from someone if they want to use it. Like, all the way over here. But I might just do it. Oh no, someone died! Because we're so close, aren't we? Ooh, okay. Where'd you go? You know what? Heck it. Why not? Limit break time! I don't think it loaded. Sure. Swap. There's another blue rabbit. GGTY. Get down a player commendation because it's good for your. There you go. Good for that, which I just got, which also leveled me up, which I didn't really need, but sure. I do need to do my last job quest actually. Here we go. Is that Wolfrey? Yeah, he kind of had a glow up just in the middle of the fight. I see. It's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Novorant, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. The tongue twisting's already begun. Oh, it's cutscene time. Coming in. Get the snacks out. Cutscene time. Do I have snacks? You're still in shock from watching him walk down the stairs. I did think he would fall down them. Right, I got snacks. No, don't wake up. I've only got crunchy snacks though, which I probably shouldn't eat next to a microphone. Then I am a bigger god. Wahaha. That's true, he is like human but sin eater, right? So what happened? Did his dad boink a sin eater? Do sin eaters get pregnant? Because some of these sin eaters do look kind of hot. So did his dad boink a sin eater? The sin eater got pregnant. Because I don't think I've seen a male sin eater, I've only seen female ones. And then the sin eater gave birth to him. He was like, part sin eater. It's a light spoiler, I'm sure I'll find out eventually anyway, I'm just curious. How you doing, chicken pet? I should not crunch down the microphone. Yeah, it does get explained. I'll find out in a bit. I'm just curious. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I like how would you pronounce her name? Rhine or Reen? Either way, I like her hair. I like the change of hair. I know why it happens, obviously, but I like the colour. It took a bit of time to grow on me, but I like it now. Nope, you are dead. And Easter's already gone, so you've got no chance of coming back. You missed the window. Sorry, bud. See you later. The second one seems to be the agreed one. What, second explanation? Oh, I see. For the name. That makes sense. Thancred did say it when I was last playing last night, but I can't remember. It was quite late at night. Someone will say it again at some point, won't they? And then that will remind me. Oh, we need Ghost Boy to come back. Because we were suffering with all of the light, weren't we? And I think Ghost Boy sucked up some of the light from us. Without intending to. I think we're meant to share the burden of the light, and that's why he's still ghosty. Because he's been like ghosty for ages.
Look, the sky.
Oh, it's trying. Yeah, nighttime. Everyone to bed. Everyone to bed. You're fatigued, but you're doing well. Currently on a tedious grind. Oh no! I hope you managed to get done what you need to. Ah, Ghost Boy, yes. I know the one you mean. Ghost Boy.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me.
Spare me.
I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
You found a little side hustle. Do you like crafting and stuff? I do want to try and get into the crafting. I've not done any of it yet. I feel like I should give it a go. And it took you a bit to realise what I meant. There's only one ghost boy in this situation.
Deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who's talking? Now you look familiar.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
You let him say what he wanted to say. Now you weren't who I thought you were, but the voice was also familiar, so I guess that makes sense. This must have been a long time ago though, because he's got this outfit going on, rather than the other outfit. So this must be like a long time ago, right?
But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden.
If you only plan on leveling one crafter class, I'd go for cooking. People love to buy food for their RP cafes. Oh, that sounds adorable. That sounds so stinking cute. Maybe I should look into it.
The babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all.
Right, okay, I see what's happened.
Your authority will never again be in question.
It was you, Mr. Smug. He's so smug, this man. Right, I understand what's going on now. You're gathering up legendary nodes to hasten your equipment soul bond, so I can get materia for pentamelding. Thankfully, 2 of the items I'm gathering are for endgame crafting, and I found someone willing to buy all of them. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Hopefully it's not too boring for you.
With this gift, my line should be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United.
So the Asians got involved.
Men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions.
Lit up the baby. So it does mean that Dad didn't boink a Sin Eater. So that mystery's been solved. There was no Sin Eater boinking. None of that happened.
Thus, they will grow fat and complacent. And
all
in
is
their
good in the
sloth
world.
Seal
Well.
your supremacy.
You quite like the grind. Today's a lazy day, so a little background grind while watching Twitch. That's fair. That's fair. I've definitely done some bits because I like to do the logs. So I'll run around killing a bunch of things with my chocobo to get some of the log things done. And I'll just have something on in the background while I do. Oh, this is happening again. Ghost boy! Ghost boy! Get your ghostly butt in here. Sir. Do I look okay? Elise, do I look okay? I look just dandy.
She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn.
Ghost boy, ghost boy.
Now is the time.
It's just a light headache. That's not so bad then.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
Hey, bud.
So I shall relieve you of it.
Oh, was that your plan? Was he was going to take the light all along? What, that was his plan?
Exarch, what are you doing?
He did just say.
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds,
Huh, okay.
as I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence.
So, question. Were his intentions not so well-hearted as originally thought? 'Cause he's going on about saving all of the worlds and stuff and preventing the calamity, and now he's like, I can travel! So, which is it?
In this dying realm, when they might go elsewhere and begin anew. Not I.
There we go, he did use us, right.
Did I use you?
You absolute fart.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense. Damn you! We won't let you do with her as you please.
True, he can't be a tourist if there's no worlds to tour. Very true.
Not interfere!
Oh, hello.
Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
Whose side are you on, bud? Are you telling me you wouldn't fight a revolutionary war for the prize of a day trip to Japan? I don't think I would, no.
Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Right.
Then, what does he mean to do?
I am confusion.
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die.
Okay, so he's covering it up by making himself look bad. So when he goes and dies, we'll all be like, oh, you absolute fart. We're glad you're gone. Is that what he's doing? I'm trying to, like, get my feelers out and understand this. Pretty much. Okay, cool.
Our friend and no friend.
So he's trying to forge a bad memory in us. Like, make us think he betrayed us, and then he's going to go and save everything.
Makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
So I was going to say, this change in him didn't really suit him, but some people are good actors. So, it could have been done. Look at my nails. Look at them claws. I could just go straight for the jugular and just tear it out with those claws.
Be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
He's already dropped the act. That didn't last very long. Oh, his hood came off. He's a cat boy. Call him by his name. Oh, he looks familiar. Wait.
Thank you for fighting for this.
Why does he look familiar? Keep in mind, I did take a good year out of Final Fantasy, so if he was in one of the earlier expansions,
My friend. My
I won't remember
inspiration.
him properly. I'll get an answer soon. Good. Because if he's like from like, oh! You fart face! I don't like you! He's from the Crystal Tower arc. Do I remember the Crystal Tower arc? Which expansion is that in?
Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the first.
Well, he's dead. I'm guessing a realm reborn. A realm reborn. No wonder I don't remember. I played that so long ago. Okay, cool, cool.
Therefore,
If it's going to provide me with context, then that'll be good.
Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours. You bastard!
Thank you for saying it. I didn't feel able to. Thank you, Fancred.
Alive, but will he remain so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be.
Me, 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 me. What do you mean, poor Emmett?
Placed let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
That's true. What sort of gun does that man have? Yes. It was you who created Vol 3, wasn't it? Dun dun dun.
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes.
I mean, I'm pretty tough stuff considering I'm just kind of like holding this whole conversation. Just holding this whole conversation.
When that failed to achieve the desired result,
It's the pre-Garlean revolver from the level 59 dungeon. But I've got a level like 70 something gun. Surely my gun should be able to kill a catboy. But my gun cannot kill a catboy. At least not in one shot.
thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
You're welcome.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
Morning, Reese. How you doing?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth?
How's stream? It's going good, thank
By which I
you.
might gauge man's potential as it stands.
That's true. I've never had to shoot a catboy. Maybe they're particularly squishy. He's using mods.
Genuinely had an interest in, genuinely considered taking you on as allies.
But why? Why did you want to take us on as allies? You're doing great. Glad to hear it. I'm doing all right, thank you.
Contain and control the light.
I'm doing it. I'm controlling it. You can see right up my skirt, so it's a good thing I'm wearing shorts.
If not, then she.
One of my previous glamours didn't wear shorts, and it was very interesting during the cutscenes.
It was as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening.
He sounds like a disappointed parent. Like Emmett, he sounds like a disappointed parent. You couldn't do it in the way I wanted you to do it. I'm very disappointed in you. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
He falls below his own standards. What, Emmett?
Then I simply kill you all.
Ah,
At the very
you're
least,
fair.
it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing light wardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away, and I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
I also have to say, we've got this cat boy just bleeding out on the floor, right? He's been shot in the back, bleeding out. We're just having a conversation. Leave him there, he's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. He'll be alright. Plot armour and all of that, all is good. Oh! Oh!
You still retain your form and your senses, but you have all but become a sin-eater.
Oh good, AU's here to heal, don't worry about it.
Whether
He'll be fine after his nap.
Your mere
Give him a potion, he'll walk it off. Don't worry about it.
world in light.
Mm.
Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether.
That tasty ether. Yum 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 yum. Hey there, Hoppy, how you doing?
The will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished.
That's true, it is a temporary debuff. It will eventually tick off. Very true.
The irony.
We've probably been talking for so long it's probably stopped already.
You cheat through despair.
But I have overstayed my welcome.
You have.
I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Ew, ew, ew. Ew, 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 ew. The tone he was speaking in.
Exarch! I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles.
He's such a guilt-tripping parent. He really is. The way he speaks to them. Like, oh, I've naught to show for all of my time and effort.
I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
Finding the energy to get out of bed. Well, if you need to spend a bit longer in bed, there's nothing wrong with that. Imagine rushing him to the surgeon and halfway there he just stands up, health fully regenerated. Just gets up like nothing happened. That would be quite funny though. Very accurate for the gameplay as well. Oh, do you? Do you? You pity me.
Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
I can see up your dress.
Till then, I bid you farewell. Eater.
Okay. Here we go. So we're back at the Crystarium, I'm guessing. Looks like it. I'm pitying you because you're acting like an edgy 2000s teenager. It's not a phase, Emmett. It's not a phase. You just don't understand me. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Slams door. Turns on simple plan. You don't get me. Where were you? Where were you when I needed you? Excuse me? Where were you? Explain yourself. Exactly, where were you, ghost boy? Look how upset I am. It's your fault. What happened? If you get the chance, go to the Marlborough server, Limsa Aetherite. Sure. How do I go to other servers, Cookie? Because I've not done that before.
Stay the raging of the light within your body.
Okay. I'm just stuck in some cutscenes right now, so beware of spoilers.
But she's only delayed the inevitable.
Okay, I understand. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know, Digital. Ask Cookie. But the Cookie said so, so we will do what the Cookie says.
You're not going to like
No one else can see this ghost. We're the only ones. We're the only ones this ghost can haunt. He's our ghost. He's no one else's ghost. We're not gonna like what you see. Okay, but you still need to see it. Go to the Gridania Aetherite, and the menu will have world travel option. Okay, cool. I think Marlboro's on the same data center as Goblin. No! All of our plans have been ruined. We did it all and nothing. All of that for nothing. Why?
It's all over.
Oh, God.
The whole of Northrad is shrouded in light again.
All of that work.
And it's because of you.
Clingy over a ghost.
You absorb from
They're
the
my
waters.
ghost, how Poppy. They're my ghost. It is, yes. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, after the cutscenes, I'll pop over to Gradinia. You don't know if you'll be able to tag along? That's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't know what's going on. I've got to do it all over again. Well, I guess the Light Wardens are still dead, though. So how would we go about... Unless it's made new Light Wardens.
When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had
Thank you for
turned.
covering me, friends. Thank you for lying and telling everyone it wasn't my fault.
And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears while searching for a way to save you.
If you just came along, Ghost Boy. I think that's what the Ghost Boy did before. I might be wrong, but I feel like he did absorb light from us. When we had like a previous little moment. But I don't think he's fully accepted what his role is. Because he was spared by Monfilia, wasn't he? While the others kind of like faded. But they said his purpose wasn't done. So I feel like he was kept around for when this all started kicking
You're well
off.
enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh
I
air.
don't know though. I don't know.
Better
That was just my
than
understanding
stewing
of the situation.
Go on.
Get some fresh air. My ghost boyfriend is real. Can't you see him? Can't you see my handsome ghost boyfriend? He's very strong. He wears a suit of armour. Look how sad I am. You know they're sad when they do the slow little walk. Right, so I need to go to Gridania. Which is my home Aephorite, so that's good. So I need to go to the Marlborough server, the Limsa Aephorite. Right. So, if I go here, visit another world server, Marlborough. Oh, I'm going to have to disband the party, AU. There we go. Okay, should I disband? Disband. There you go. Let's try this again. I will be back. I'm going travelling. Marlborough. Let's go! Ready for transport. Take me! Just happy in slow motion. Right now I need to go to... Was it Limsa? Limsa. You can travel as well. We are going to Limsa. Upper or lower decks? I'm guessing upper decks. That's where people tend to go, right? Cookie, upper or lower decks? Well, where's the main Aephorite? Here we go. This one. I'm guessing lower. Upper? I'm in lower now. I will come. Well, okay, I'm here. I'm at the Aephorite. Oh! What the heck? Is this what you wanted to show me? Weeaboo police. What's going on? Hello? Why is this here? Is there an event on? Hello? Ooh, look at the booties. What? I don't understand. Are they gonna do something? It's so silly. It's very funny. I want to know what's going on. There's so many of them. Have they all just made like extra characters and called themselves Weeaboo Police? They're just memeing around. This is That's so silly. I love it. That's so funny. Thank you for letting me know, Cookie. Just to break up the serious story with a little bit of this. How do I hide the names again? There you go. Let me just. And then, I can't remember which one my print screen button is. Oh, heck. Well, I've got it now, so I can take it from my stream later. Because I cannot remember which one my print screen key is. It's one guy who harasses and bullies people who play Lalafels. What, these guys? And what's, so they're all imitating him to like take the mick out of him? Is that what's going on? I do not know what my print screen button is, and this is really bugging me. Because I wanna take a picture. Oh, it's even better! How do I... Wait a second. I'm just gonna do this. There you go. Hopefully I didn't make my stream go funny. Oh, I can't bring my names back. Oh no! Why won't my names come back? It's the X key, isn't it, that brings them back? Well, I'm just stuck with no HUD and no names now. What's my HUD button? Oh, hello. What's my HUD button? There we go! Found it! We're good. Am I familiar with G-Pose? No, I'm not. No, he runs multiple accounts. I see stuff about him come up on the subreddit every now and then. Oh, what? So is this like not a good thing? Imagine having this many accounts. Well, that's cool. That's cool. The little camera function, that's quite cool. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I guess I need to go back to my world though to continue the quest, right? So should I visit home? Go back to Goblin. Back to Goblin! That's taken the fun out of it if they're a bit of a butt munch. That's a shame. Okay, and then I need to go to... I can continue in that world. Oh, it's alright. I saw what I needed to see, I'm guessing. I think I need to go back to the Crystarium though. Here we go. I've got a screenshot regardless. I'll have to remember to save it. And then it was... the pendants, wasn't it? Here we go. Manager of the suites. Hello! Strangely you grow the changes. Hey there, Azure, how are you doing? I would like some sweets. I would also like some sweets. But we need to go and talk to Braggy. He's the market guy, isn't he? Which is good, because I can actually then also check with my cat boy. So, here we go, markets. Oh, hello. Right, let me check with cat boy quickly. It probably does a little bit, Azure. Oh, okay, so you should have some items. Oh, something big sold. Oh, nice. I will take that. You can give me some sweets. I wouldn't mind some sweets. I do have some tea and some sandwiches. I've also got a baguette. I do have some food bits. See, I need to sell some more bits and bobs, but to be honest, a lot of the stuff I have in my inventory I kind of want to keep at the moment. What's in my retainers inventory? I'm doing alright as you. Thank you for asking. Hello, I see you there. I mean, the fish don't sell for very much. I mean, I'll stick them up, why not? It'll empty a space, won't it? Because I don't think I've got any equipment I can really sell. I should really keep the bait in case I try to do the fishing again. And then, it's just you end up accumulating all of this stuff, don't you? And you do not know what to do with it for the life of you. Oh. How much does this sell for? This is what I'm talking about. You know I was talking about before, I think some people aren't changing the price. And they just slap it up. This is why I'm saying it. This has happened on this one as well. I'm just going to do... There we go. And then I think... Ooh, bacon bread. Soup. Crayfish. I've got all of this stuff. Looks better than your inventory. Yours is full of crafting materials for weaver and leatherworker. I've got a lot of like leather and stuff. And I've got an egg. Also got an egg. Remember to eat your eggs. Very important. A lot of it's also like from when I was white mage. A lot of my white mage stuff is in here. It's all kind of a bit of everywhere, to be honest, though. Okay. Oh, I walked away. I'm back. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. Have an espresso. There you go. Enjoy an espresso. Thank you for the sweets. Colourful clusters of crystalline sugar. I love these sweets. Is it I don't know how you pronounce them. Competto or something like that? I can go through bags of them. I really can. They're so good. It looks like the rare hat you found is up in price. Awesome. I've definitely had some luck with a couple of things where they've been going for like a bit more. Oh, look who's back from the dead. It was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in, so I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend, I fear you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. Then they told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor exarch away in the midst of the chaos. Wicked right white, what's the world coming to? 700k for the Spriggan cap! Oh my goodness! The Spriggan cap is adorable though. You have this random pet peeve with the market board, so you never buy an item when the price ends in a 9. I can get that. I was talking about that before. People start slowly like cutting under by a gill, don't they? Which I'm sometimes guilty of. I'm not going to say I'm a saint. Because you want yours to be at the top of the list, don't you? But moaning never solved anything, did it? Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarium folk stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade of Ilmore is back on the table. We'd best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the Eaters, or whatever misery the fates deem fit to throw at us next. Speaking of misery, Chesamil was worried sick about you. A healer wringing her hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you. You undercut tea but make it a round number. That's valid, that's valid. You undercut significantly, then watch other people follow suit. Then buy a bunch of the cheapies to resell. That's scalper talk. Final Fantasy scalper talk. Right, I'm guessing I need to go in here. But I guess it's all business at the end of the day, isn't it? Hello, I'm alive. Oh, sweetie, you're alive. No one's been allowed to see you. Even Sparrock's surgeons were forbidden from making visits. Reen was kind enough to tell me that you were showing symptoms similar to ether corruption, so I suppose there was little any of us could have done to you in any case. As for your companions, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure for your condition. I worry to see their faces have grown more haggard every time they pass through the Castellarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them you'll rest a bit. Oh, to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all collapse from exhaustion. And our own Moran has been little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet, too busy with his nose buried in one dusty tome or another. It's investing. You're not wrong, it kind of is investing, isn't it? So I need to go and talk to... Is that the library guy? It is the library guy. Here we go. Cabinet of Curiosity. Hey there, Tintin, look all you need to. And then... Are you upstairs? I was on death's bed and I've got to come up all these stairs. Oh, the urban coat is so expensive. I really like the urban boots, or the rebel boots. They look the same, don't they? But they're so expensive. And what I really want, though, is the corgi minion. But I don't think I'm able to do the stuff to get the corgi minion. And to buy it is far too expensive. So I'm just going to have to go without. I'm going to have to go without the corgi. Confound it. This says the same thing as the last. Mayhap I should approach the problem from a different perspective. Double take. Adora, it is truly you, and not some figment of my imagination. Oh, but this is wonderful. 'Twould seem our prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for the wisdom to explain this most worrisome conundrum. Why, with all the Light Wardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure our sky? You might just use treasure maps to find the materials. That might be a good shout. Which you can bring me along for? I mean, that could be fun. Yeah, I was reading up on the corgi situation, and it seems like to be a very challenging series of events, and I don't think I'm quite ready in the skill department to do it. But I still want the corgi. One day I will get it. I must have pored over 100 tomes, but no definitive conclusion seems to be forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the Exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now that you are awake, however, I am hopeful the search for our stolen steward might be in earnest. Ah, Capybara minion! I do like that one as well. Caitlys, meanwhile, leads the crystalline men in preparations for battle, though against what foe we are yet uncertain. May not pay her a visit. Why not pay her a visit? I expect to see her up. Go and talk to the rabbit lady. Oh no, it's not even the rabbit lady, it's the other lady. But let's go and talk to them anyway. Boop. Whereabouts are they? They are... I guess in between both of them. So I guess we could just go to this one. I was looking at the capybara. I don't have it. I do have a little collection of minions. And that I've been like growing. Speaking of, should I change my minion? Oop. Maybe I should change it to... There we go. This can be our friend for a bit. Yeah, I've got a few with them. But I do want more. I want all of the minions. Adora, alive and well, I see. You gave us all a proper fright, you know that. Not a day's gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying what's to become of you or the Exarch. Anyway, I'm glad you've recovered enough to stand. You're not planning on striking out straight away though, are you? I was hoping to have a better look at your equipment. If we'd been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, then maybe you would have won the day and the Exarch would still be here. As such, we're keeping busy consulting each other on new forging techniques and designs and the like. If you could stand still a moment, I'd like to assess the gear we're trying to improve. I love the Spriggans, they're adorable, aren't they? I've really been resisting buying clothes on the Mog Station because I'm like, I've already bought a mount. I shouldn't have bought the mount, but I did it. I can't then start buying clothes. That's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible to make something better, but would need to experiment with different patterns and materials. I'm not sure we'd have the kind of time. Oh, look at these little heels. High heels on my tippies. That sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Hi. Hello. Greetings, Leonard. The Master of the Stairs is running his own errands now, is he? That was bad toning, but I don't care, it makes sense. Well, my servers are distraught enough as it is. I didn't want to crack the whip too hard. But never mind that, I'm thinking our absent genius and his epiphanies are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours. And by genius, you mean old Grendolt. He is a man of unrivalled gifts. I won't argue with you there. You're very tempted to buy Yuna's outfit just because the gloves are detached sleeves. Honestly, I've been looking at the fat cat outfit, right? And I don't even want the whole outfit, I just want the slippers. But I'm like, I can't buy the whole outfit just for the slippers. And then I kind of like the songbird outfit, but I see it around quite a lot. So that's kind of held me back from buying it. That's a very cute outfit. But what good does his talent do us if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen hide nor hair of Grendolt since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like when she latches onto an idea. He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely absorbed in his latest creation. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. Hey there, Rift, how are you doing? That does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you're destined to meet, I'll wager he'll show up soon enough. In my time at the bar, many the tale I've been told of strangely fated encounters. Even if you find the crazy man. The tongue-tides are happening. Are you trying to make a Miko glamour for your white mage? Oh, fun! We'll keep our noses to the grindstone for the time being, but on the off chance that you do encounter Grendolt, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. Could be better, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things pick up for you. I'm doing alright though, and of course happy Saturday. Okay, cool. Cool. Talk. You're the reason I came over here in the first place. I don't suggest partaking of my stock until you're properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs, I have a regular who's eager to see you. Is this to do with the quest lines that I've been doing? Because there's like a quest line that you need to do on the side, don't you, to finish this expansion? Okay. You go back to the bar. I will not be buying a drink. Back to the bar with you. I will take a sip of my energy drink though. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bam. Okay. Yeah, the role quests. I'm up to date on them. There's probably a new one that's opened now. But I did do as many of them as I could. Oh, nothing to apologise. Like all you need to, absolutely. Adora, are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Or you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This downable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often likes to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Okay. So I'll head over to the stairs and I'll see if I can unlock the next one. I don't know if he's still going to be there. I'm guessing he will be, because I finished the last one in Calusia. So if I go to... which one counts as the stairs? Is it up here? I'll go over to here and I'll see if it's over here. Right, where is the bar? I wish for the bar. This is the market. This is not what I need. I need the bar. It's up here, isn't it? I love how the Spriggan runs. It's so cute. Come on, little friend. You can keep up. Right. Where's the guy? Is he up here? Is he up here? No, so I don't know where to pick up his next quest. I'm gonna have to look that up. What was his name again? Unless I've done them all. I don't think I have done them all though. We'll find out. He's definitely not here though. Because it wasn't that guy, it was a cat boy. So he must be... I've either finished them or I missed picking the next one up. We'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Because I don't think you can finish Shadowbringers without doing it. So I'm just going to go to the rookery. I'm quite far away actually. Should I teleport? Let's go. Rookery. Rookery. Boop. I'm just gonna go sploosh. And I'm guessing it's up here, so we'll pop up here. I don't know if it is up here, but it seems to... It looks like it is. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Yep, I was right. Cool. Take a moment to feel the wind upon your face. See, I do like this world. It's very pretty. Like all of the purple and stuff. I do like it.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that.
Ghost boy!
Not lost the will to fight.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
I
Hello.
can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
Don't remind me, it's not my fault. I tried my bestest. I tried my bestest. The secrecy is the worst. I'd rather people knew. I still can't believe it's coming from me. It's all such a mess. I'm gonna go for that one. Look how pretty this background is. Come on, it's very pretty.
Aye. An all too familiar one. Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you.
I think everyone's bearing the burden at the moment. As far as they're concerned, I'm sleeping.
You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out.
Nope. I do not know what's going on.
But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
I mean, I kinda have, but I can regain the victory.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood.
That's true, you guys...
Resolved to journey to the source
Wait.
by taking our own lives.
They're saying they're responsible for the flood. I still don't fully understand how that lines up.
One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and...
I guess though, if he actually is responsible for the flood, who's done worst here? I've made the night sky go away, yes, but you destroyed half of the world, so I mean, kind of incomparable. Imagine if I turned around and just said that. You messed up more than I messed up, I'm just saying.
Just letting the rejoining happen.
Gasp! No, I don't think he did it deliberately. I don't think he did.
But seeing that giant Talos stirred to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it?
That's what we try to do.
So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burns so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
Yeah, well done. You've gone full circle. It took you like 100 years. All is good. Oh, you want a fist bump?
Well, come on then.
Fist bump! I've been friend-zoned by the ghost. There you go, you're absorbing light again. This is what I needed from you before. Ghost boyfriend.
What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours.
I wouldn't say it's particularly minor, but sure. Sure.
I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me.
Then why didn't you come? Come on.
But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish.
Is he back now? Is he straight up back? Wait, he wasn't glowing for a second.
I cast my lot with yours.
No, he's glowing again now.
If you need a
You
push,
weren't glowing for a
right
second there.
behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you.
This speech could have been an email.
So, let us be about it, hero.
I really thought he was back for a second. My ghost boyfriend became full-fledged boyfriend.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie.
Oh, hello. You're absolutely glowing today.
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours.
I'm sorry,
Poor
friend.
little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you? Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
That does sound mighty tempting. Mighty tempting. But I should not.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Eel Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
Sorry, my model's going weird. I'm taking sips from my drink. The tracking doesn't like it when I do that.
Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? My dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
Give me a second, sorry. There we go. I do like this character. I do like them a lot. And their precious little
Your
sapling.
kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go.
It thinks I'm sleeping. My head was dipped down. It's my glasses. I do have quite large glasses, but when I dip my head down, it sometimes picks up the frame instead, so it thinks my eyes are closed. VTubing with glasses on can be a little bit awkward sometimes. How are you doing there, Greenbird? I hope you're good. That's true. She does get very mad about it. The story never gave me the option.
From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
Yes, I am. Very aggressive. Our character is constant sads at the moment.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Yeah, I kind of wish she showed up more. I mean, I love every time she's shown up, right? I really like her character. But because I like her character so much, I want her character to be there more. Do you know what I mean? But I also understand if she showed up too much, it'd probably get boring. So I get it. You've got to do the balance. There needs to be a balance. But I just think she's really fun. I do like her. She does have to do Pixieland stuff. Very true. But like, even like that moment when she takes over as like the queen, the pixie queen, even that moment is like such a, I love you, pixie lady. You're a great pixie lady. Whoop. Do. Gather information on the Crystal Exarch. Pixie taxes and pixie shopping. The pixie world is also very pretty. Where am I going for more information? I need to go all the way over here and all the way over there. So that's the Amaro launch. I believe there's a Aetheryte over here. So we'll go to the Amaro launch. Pixie vacuuming the castle. Yes, yes, yes. You got the pixie chores. Then you've got like what? You have to have your pixie meals. Do some pixie shopping. Talk to your pixie. Well, pixie talk to your pixie friends. Here we go. Oh, this one over here. And then I'm just skipping through this dialogue. I know it probably is kind of relevant, but when it comes to these like info gathering tasks, I do tend to just skip through them. And then the last one is the Cabinet of Curiosity. Pixie speed dating. They're all zooming along. I love the Pixie chapter. No, I do agree. I mean, I've really enjoyed this expansion the entire way through. I think it is definitely my favourite one so far. But I did like, I mean, the whole world's so good. The world's really pretty, the story's really good. I really enjoyed all of the duties as well. I found them really fun. Like, I don't think there's really been a dud moment for me. It's your least favourite. Which one's your favourite AU then? Speak with... Oh, you're all the way over there. So I guess I've got to go to Fort Job. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You like Stormblood? I enjoyed Stormblood a lot. Like, you know how much I liked some of the characters in Stormblood. Stormblood's definitely like close second. And Gosetsu's still my favourite character. Pixie's like second place for favourite character. But I love Gosetsu. I love them so much. But I am a bit biased in that regard. You was really invested in the Galarian War, so when Shadowbringers took you out of it, you were pretty gutted. I can understand that. Is the chaos finally over? Touch wood, the chaos should finally be over with work. Normally it's like the last couple of weeks before the UK tax year end, which was yesterday. Though yesterday was eerily quiet considering. It's been so busy the past couple of weeks, it's been mental, but then things really wound down yesterday. But I'm hoping people haven't been holding a lot of stuff that they didn't need to get done in time for tax year end, that they're going to just push through next week. That's what I'm really hoping for. Adora, I was not told you had awoken. Yagiri's really good as well, I do agree. I like all of the characters, but I have a very soft spot for Gosetsu. A welcome surprise, now if only the Exarch was returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him. So I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand the hesitation, until I saw you had fallen. Only then did I realise I had no business rushing ahead. Is Stormblood kind of an unpopular favourite then? Do not a lot of people like Stormblood? Even so, the delay has been no less agonising. In the moments before he left to join you in Calusia, the Exarch entrusted me with a key. It opens the doors in the Ocula to a chamber known as the Umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower, into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter. You think so? Why do you think that is? He bid me allow no one into the tower once he had departed. Only in an event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the Umbilicus, and awaken a defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with Volfrey loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. The Giovannia stuff's kinda boring. I guess. No, I can understand that. Since then, however, the moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew some terrible fate awaited him. Tell me, Adora, I need to know what he feared, what battle you and your companions are truly fighting. Oh, yeah, honestly, I enjoyed a lot of the trials in Stormblood. I liked the Snake Lady one. I liked... Oh, which one was it? I can't remember which one it was now. There was one that I really enjoyed. It was in the... When we went to the Red Turtle people to kind of defeat that primal. That one I enjoyed quite a lot. Forgive me, I trust in the Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. Good older sister characters, Yugiri and Lena. Yeah, I get that. But you've come to me with questions of your own, have you not? Says the new, is that what that one was? I remember really enjoying that one. I was waiting quite a while for it. And then I was like, oh, this one's fun. I work in the tax field. Financial. I'll say vaguely, financial. Thankfully not the tax offices. I'll say that much as well. I don't think I could handle that. But when you're in anything financial, most businesses, to be honest, like tax year is always like a crazy time. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. But everyone does get very, like, short and angry, and everything needs to be done that second, and it can all get a bit crazy. A little bit crazy. Because then you get like several phone calls from different people all saying that their thing's urgent, and I'm like, I've got 20 things that are apparently urgent at the moment, so they're going to get done when they get done. Maybe the ocular. Yeah, finance. I'm not going to say more than that though, because I think that causes potential doxing if I start doing that. I think finance is broad enough that I'm safe. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, their outfit looks fun. I'm going to give them a little peek. Oh, that's why they've got that top. I do like that top, but I don't like how it looks on my character. But I do like that top when I see it on other people. How have they made that hat work? With their bun ears. Wait a second. I didn't think the hats worked with bun ears. How have they done that? I have questions. I have questions. Here we go. You kind of get it. That's fair enough. Some hats just work. I've not found a single bun hat that works yet. That's true. I am very lucky that I'm still currently mostly working from home. There are changes in that regard that are coming, but at the moment I was at home, which definitely I think made things a lot easier. You work in finance too? Oh, Chicken Pack, you know what's up. You know what's up. I feel like any hat I've tried hasn't worked, but I may have just got unlucky with them.
Once you have what you require,
that's true, I can wear glasses. That's very true.
I will remain without.
Which I don't mind, because to be honest, most of the hats, I don't even like how they look. So I don't mind that I can't wear hats. Of all of the things to not be able to wear, I will take it. You recently moved jobs just so you could be fully remote. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm glad to hear it all worked out for you, though. I'm very much an advocate for remote working where it is suitable for your role. Because obviously not all roles are suitable for that sort of thing. But if your role's suitable, I do agree with the flexibility being there. There's a nice pair of glasses you can get from doing the company stuff. What glasses?
Moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee.
Yeah, I do a lot of clips, and like I have the flower clip that I wear with some of my glams, but I don't like wearing the hats. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Puzzle. Welcome on in. I seem to never really like wearing the hats.
True name is Grahatia.
How you doing, Puzzle? Welcome on in. Grahatia.
By thy claims, thou too art a native of the source. Though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
Previous company brought in a 40% office mandate. Mine is, I want to say it's 60%. It's like 3 days in, 2 days out. Would you say it's 60%? I'm not too sure. Oh, the artisan spectacles. I do want to get those. I know the ones you mean.
By subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to
yeah, 60%. I thought I got the maths right there.
Ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
I am getting to the end of Shawdowbringers. Yes. It's my first time doing it as well. I used to play like a good couple of years ago. Got to about halfway through Heaven's Ward. Took about a year out. Well, I guess a couple of years out. And I came back. And we've gone through Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and obviously now we're near the end of Shawdowbringers. I have been playing it like non-stop. I really have been into it. 3%! Oh, AU. Pop in once a month. No, sir, I will not come into your office for a private word. Please bugger off. No, I understand, like, a level of contact is good, etc., etc. But I do think flexibility is important. from my perspective, where it's applicable, because like once again, I understand some roles and positions, it doesn't work out, right? But if your position doesn't require it, I think it's good just to have that there, just for like a quality of life thing, because like people have children, people have family commitments, people have all sorts of things, you know, and it just makes it easier to balance those things. And some people say, oh, but people used to balance them just fine. And I'm like, yeah, but people have had the alternative now. Do you know what I mean? People have had a taste of the alternative. Your nearest office is 3 hours up north, and you made it very clear at the interview that you would not be touching an office at any point. Well done for putting down your boundaries. I do agree. It's good to have boundaries. So well done for vocalising them. You cannot leave an 8-year-old on its own. Exactly. No, I do agree. And people, like some people say, like, oh, but people used to like have all these things set up and all of this. But I'm like, yeah, but there wasn't the alternative back then. Now there's a potential alternative. But that's my perspective. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not going to claim to be an overarching power of knowledge in that regard. That's just my opinion on it. Do you know what I mean?
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
He looks so fed up. He's not having it.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet
That's a good way to say about it, AU.
still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favour me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Exactly, they've proven they can function. Exactly. And I do agree, saying that things were okay before is a silly argument. Once again, in my opinion, some people do disagree, but that's what I'm saying about flexibility, because some people do really thrive in that sort of environment. Some people do, right? Some people really thrive in that environment. It's good for them to get out. It's good for them to do that, like, thing in their day and travel and all of that, right? Some people are like that, and that's great, that's brilliant. But on the same hand, some people aren't like that. Some people are better off having things like in their own space, and they work better that way, and you know. But if you have that flexibility there, you have these different sorts of people both being able to thrive, so you're getting more work out of them and more productivity, which at the end of the day is what you want, isn't it? That's how I see it anyway.
Certainly.
You just found out you're taller than the average height for Filipinos. Why are we so short? What's the average height for Filipinos?
But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest. In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was
5 for 4 for males. Oh my goodness.
fundamental principles discovered over the course of the warrior.
So people in the Philippines are a bit on the shorter side, I guess, compared to Western heights, I should probably say, because I imagine that there's different parts of the world that do have lower average heights. I know I'm slightly above average. Only slightly, but my mum's quite tall, so that's where I got it from. I have a tall mum.
It proposed a method by which one could enter the river of time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds.
Okay. I should be trying to stay on track with this, shouldn't I?
However, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice.
Your mum's 4'10". Aww.
The world
Your mum's small.
hope was a feeble outpost. beset
My
on all
mum
sides by
is
thievery and misery
either
and
5'10" or 5'11".
People
I can't remember
cried out in
which.
despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished.
How tall is Chibi Tofu? Chibi Tofu can fit into like the breast pocket of like a shirt and just go for a ride all day. So you can tuck them into the like chest pocket of your shirt for like your office wear or whatever. Put some snacks in there as well. Don't worry about it. Put some crumbs in there. And they can just like vibe. Chibi Tofu can vibe in your shirt. Yeah, pocket sized.
Then others raised their voices in answer.
Ever drink a soda with caffeine and as it takes effect you start passing out? No? That doesn't sound good. Are you quite sensitive to caffeine?
Though we be beyond salvation, those who came
Oh no, we know the height of Tofu's mum. We can instantly pinpoint exactly who she is. I don't think you can. I do have a car. Oh geez, I've said too much. You know I've got a car. Heck! I've doxed myself. What am I gonna do? Oh, Van, you doxed me. Hide the message, hide the message. Van knows too much.
After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process.
I've missed out on this whole bit of plot. I've missed out on all of this. I do not know what's going on. Oh, you love my stompies? Yes, stomp, 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 stomp.
By this stage, scholars had largely established.
You're onto something, Anna. You're bringing the clues together. How are you doing, though? I hope you're good.
Which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing some stuff. I am quite specific on what I share, though, because I'm like, you cannot find out where I am from the fact that I used to live somewhere X amount of years ago. Do you know what I mean? I also feel like my accent is so very London that I wouldn't be able to hide that I'm from London anyway. I have a very London accent.
And by means of such technologies didst thou affect thine arrival in
You know my anime figures.
before the star had joined with the source.
We know her anime figures and some of the plushies that she owns. We know what her mouse pad is. We're adding it up. We're adding it up. We know she has a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Switch. Oh no, too much information's coming out. You'll get there eventually if you go by those tactics, I'm sure. Might take you a few years.
How time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century.
I've heard that ADHD people get tired from caffeine. I've heard about that. I've got ears. Heck! You know too much.
And summoning the only woman who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
We're all gonna get kidnapped. What have I started?
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance.
I have no idea what's going on, by the way. I have no idea. I've been doing so well paying attention to all of these cutscenes, and in this one it's all just gone downhill. I'm hyperactive of caffeine. I know I'm going out for dinner, so I'm kind of excited. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong.
Yet howsoever history be rewritten,
Thy
thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity.
Do I have a nose? Ooh, wait, if I go... Boop. I have a shadow. Does that count as a nose? Do I have a nose? 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 I think I've got a nose. No one knows if Tofu has a nose. Does my main model have a nose? Wait a second. Yeah, I do. I've got a nose. Woo, wait. Look at my nose. Let's go right in. Nose! Tofu is confirmed to have a nose. That's even more information for you to add to your list. Has nose. Has ears. Owns a car. I'm on the wrong window now.
Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel.
I can't imagine how many Tesco's there are in the UK.
I am aware of the consequences.
I'm being caught out. Before I know it, you're going to be finding all of my personal socials, which I don't have many of, to be fair. Most of my socials are Tofu socials. The shadow's normally the nose, isn't it, Greenbird?
Happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still.
Something's happening, guys. If someone can give me like a TLDR, that would be really great. Because I am off the rails. It's happened. The rails have been left behind.
The warrior of light has been our unbroken.
There are 2,800 Tesco's in the UK. Question: does that include the Tesco's Expresses? Because you get the Tesco's, Express, and then you get the Tesco's Extra. Big Tesco's, little Tesco's, medium Tesco's. Oh, Van, am I doing spoilers for you? It probably does include the Expresses.
Where others would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel...
Fair enough, you don't know what's going on. I don't either at this point. This is where I've lost it. That's true, Amp. You're so far away from this point though. If you did start playing, it would take you hours and hours and hours to get to this, so you'd forget all about it.
In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were her deeds joyously retold.
There are islands in the UK which don't have Tesco's. How interesting. I do not live on a remote island. Oh no! We've crossed off an entire island from the list.
These stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights.
Something restore the world, yeah, basically it. I think they're talking about the Warrior of Light and the stories that were told about them. Oh, you can't skip it. I've been trying so hard to actually not skip it.
Concerning as it did the Warrior of Light herself.
Tofu does not live on the moon. But what if I did? What if I did live on the moon? You never know. You don't know what the internet's like on the moon. It could be really good internet up there. Could be streaming from space.
She was the lodestar that brought them all together to send their final message back through time and space.
Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome on in. There are bunnies on the moon and the moon is made of cheese. And you guys know how much I like cheese. So, you know I like cheese an awful lot. So I could be on the moon. She gets her passport sorted. Look, I'll get it sorted eventually, okay? I've not needed it. I've not needed my passport. Hey there, Mix. What should I call you? Is Mix okay? I'm not sure part of your username to take out, but I hope you're doing well.
Come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Urianger learned Garatia was the Exarch, and the Exarch is explaining the great lengths the people of Eorzea and a little engineering by Garland Ironworks went to summon you. Okay, cool. Got it. Mixie, noted. Mixie it is. Right, thank you for the TLDR puzzle. Much appreciated. Sometimes streams do go a bit like this with me, especially if I've had a fizzy drink in the process. You get to about 2 hours and I just lose all sense of everything.
Your actions showed uncommon resolve. It was clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward.
He's having a whole crisis over here. An entire crisis.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether.
Right, so Urianger knew the entire time what was happening, so I'm guessing this happened back at the very start, when all of this started kicking off. So he's known the entire time what the plan was. Okay, cool. Definitely have a nap, Amp. Sleep well. Get lots and lots of rest. Evangelion pose? Isn't there meant to be some new Evangelion stuff that's come out or is coming out?
Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must.
He's good at keeping surprises, but he hates doing it.
To this end, I would have you take what
I'm the worst at keeping surprises. I get too excited. Not with bad stuff like this, obviously, but like when there's like a good surprise that people are preparing. I just want to tell the person because I'm excited for them. And I'm not good at hiding stuff. So people tend to not tell me it's happening either.
Is this truly thy wish?
1 hour off 24. That's far too long without sleep. Go and get some rest. Selk was just sticking to the plan. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course.
You're not good at surprises either. I'm bad at surprises. I'm bad at lying. But if someone tries to surprise me, it's very easy to do because I just don't notice things. People can like arrange things like in my vicinity and I will not even notice. I'm the worst, which is great for them. It's great for them, but bad for me. Because like people have arranged like really amazing presents for me and I've just never wigged on to that's what they're doing. Hey there, Rose. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing good today. You could never do a VTuber model reveal thing. You just want to show everyone. Honestly, when I had this model being sorted and all of the saga around that, I kept on sending things to the VSay members just so I could show someone without spoiling it for like the entire situation. So if I was really excited to show like some progress, I'd be like, guys, look at this, and I would only show them. And I've done that with, because I've got a redesign that is a long way off from becoming anything, but I do have a redesign. And I've been showing it to like Kaiko, like, look at this, just to get the excitement out of me.
If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case.
I know I've got a couple extra expansions. I can't succumb to the light. Yeah, the pair of them. The pair of them. I'm gonna have words.
We should be on our way.
Don't have a broken bunny ear. I wonder if this hotkey still works. Give me a second. It does still work. I've even got the tail, but it's off screen.
That's the stormy seas around Calusiot. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Time for some tea. Let's go and have some tea. Sippy sippy. Okay. Too far away? I can shout to her from over here. Hello! Was I also hit by a van? I have nearly been hit by a car before. No, it was a joke from Halloween. Because Kaiko had like obviously done the Halloween recolor situation, and I found that out pretty last minute, and we were going to do a stream together. I can't remember what we streamed now, but I was like, you know what? I am going to make myself Kaiko. So I cut out the horns and I cut out the tail. I didn't tell her that I was doing it. And then I was like, Kaiko, Kaiko, on stream. I was like, do you want to see my Halloween costume? And then I just toggled it on. And I felt very funny. I don't know if they found it funny. They didn't mind it, but I don't know if they found it funny. I found it funny though. I found it very amusing. Make request to the tamers. Yes, I do mean to leave at this moment. I'm not sure that... Nay, I will not seek to stop you. Okay, cool. You'd be flattered. Hopefully Kaiko was. She did laugh. But it was a very like last minute thing. And I've just never gotten rid of it. So it's on my stream deck. So at any moment I can just pop them back on. And I do have the tail. There it is. There's the tail. So it's just there for a moment's whim. There we go, I got 2 people. So that's good. That makes it a good joke. Where am I going? I need to go up to this one. So what, we're heading off to Kalusia again. I don't know if I can fly there yet. Here we go. Oh! It's happening again.
We have found thee.
I'm going and you can't stop me. You can't stop me, Shakespeare. I'm going.
And thus did we gather with all haste.
I have a friend who's an angel VTuber who has little wings to cover his eyes. A bit like a blindfold. One day we were collabing and I decided to have a redeem to mimic that. The redeem just put sticky notes on your face with drawings of fins on them. That's so cute. That's so stinking cute.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
This guy's just prying into the conversation.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare.
Hey there Zach, how you doing? I'm so hyper, I'm so sorry. I've still got half of this energy drink left.
Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not?
I'm doing alright Zach, how are you doing?
If thou canst
I feel like I shouldn't be trusted with caffeine when I'm streaming.
Failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time. I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
I forgive you, let's go. Go, 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 go. Let's go. That's true, the echo could have triggered at any point, right?
I thank thee.
And you're doing good, glad to hear it, Zach.
Doubt not, but that I will do all in my power to repay thy kindness and fulfill the Exarch's
Urianger, I like you, but you can say this in an awful lot less words. You're very convoluted in how you speak. And I have a stammer, so reading your dialogue is not easy.
I'm sorry, but
very inconsiderate for those with speaking problems. This could be an email. Come on, chop chop, chop chop.
leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
Then you're coming too. Come on, get on the bird, we're all going.
Please, you must stay here.
He does kind of cut his words down. He like smushes them together, doesn't he?
To cure this, I promise you.
Everyone on the bird. Come on.
We don't even know where to start.
Right, you can get separate birds. You're having an argument. Okay. Elise can go on a separate bird. Alphino, you go with Elise on the separate bird. We'll hop onto another bird. And we'll get going. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Though Fancred and Yasholta need to go on separate birds as well, because they tend to argue. So Yasholta, you go with Elise and Alphino. Fancred would probably want to stick with Reen anyway, so you go on that bird. It's alright. I don't know where we're going, but we're trying to go somewhere.
Promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed.
You'll take one of the birds. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No. The least we can do.
Oh, I cut you off. I'm sorry. No, I appreciate it as well. I do agree. That's true, you are a bird. Who are you taking on your back then? Who's going to be the easiest to piggyback? No, I do appreciate Elise's honesty. I feel like so many things are like, we can do this, we can do that, but sometimes stuff just can't be done.
Lead and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught
Nod.
we can do to help?
Well, we're gonna need more birds. Okay.
Those who may not know the
we
whole
need more
story
birds. Okay,
do know
reel in the
the
birds. Bring all the birds in.
And
We're not all gonna
while
fit on
that's away,
two.
It falls to the rest of us to see the warrior of darkness is given a proper send-off.
Oh, the Ratika incident. I know what you mean. I get why they did it though.
You told them.
No. Well, not in so many words.
Right, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the
We
knights
do not
died,
have
the
enough
evil power
birds.
played
Problem.
It was harder not to put two and two together.
I don't think Yasholta's someone who says sorry. She's very sassy.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland.
Just believe and everything will be fine. Okay, everyone load onto the birds. Greenbird said it's fine. Pile up on Greenbird. It's all good. Everyone just sit on top of them. It'll be fine.
And I knew at once that it must be you. Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
That's right. I need to stop drinking this energy drink. I'm getting the shakes. Where can I put it? My desk is a state. Oh my goodness. My desk is an absolute state. Where am I putting this can? Wait, it's just got to stay there.
But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need
It still surprises you that Yasholta is considered the poster child for the game when Alphino gets the most focus in the story. I prefer Alphino. Yasholta sometimes kind of ticks me off a little bit, not all of the time, but sometimes she'll do something or say something that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Whereas Alphino kind of has this I'm young and still learning energy about him that makes it a bit more forgivable when he does something a bit out of left field. That's true, Emmett did put her clothes back on. I was worried about that during that cutscene when she was coming back and I was like, oh, she's naked, she's naked, she's naked. So well done, Emmett, for putting her clothes back on. She almost dies all the time, what can I say?
You might have invited them to join us, where they're not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Defend the Crystarium. Yeah! Woohoo! Dee, 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 dee. Right, can I now have a burb? Can I have burb? I would like burb. Burb? Oh, I like this person's outfit. Oh, jeez. Thou didst plan to commandeer an Amaro for thy journey to the open sea. I fear the following dive down onto Amixelk's underwater abode would drain even thy legendary stamina. Thus, during thy convalescence, we considered the most... Oh, dude, I can't read you. We're finding another way to do it, okay? Cool. Cool. You wore a lot of pink when doing this expansion, so you dubbed yourself the Warrior of Pink. Hey there, Sunos, how are you doing? Babba-dabba-dabba-dab is what I do when I'm tongue-tied. Ocean floor, petition the aid of the Fae. Okay. I can never read his dialogue. I really cannot. I struggle with it. Right, so I need to go to the Sullen. How do I get to the Sullen? I guess. Go to Fort Job and then do a fly. Do. And then get the kitty. And fly away! Fly me to the moon. Whoop. If you stream Final Fantasy XIV again, you're going to be lazy and have TTS read his lines. Oh my goodness. I should do that. I should do that. Like, I trip over a lot of words in general, especially when I start getting hyper, because I start speaking faster. But no matter what, I just cannot read his dialogue out loud. I know what it means, I can read it in my head, but just saying it, it honestly is such a tongue twister. It's interesting though that we're now the Warrior of Darkness in this expansion, because we've always been the Warrior of Light, and now we're the Warrior of Darkness. They're so hard to read out loud. I just call him Shakespeare at this point. I try to read it for you guys, like I always try to read the dialogue, but his lines are so difficult. Oh my goodness. Yep. Whee! There, to the west, canst thou discern the hump of an isle rising above the water? That foliage-covered mass hiddeth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence. Though it be much to my shame, but I can but flail and flounder where thou mayst glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island and spare one and all the spectacle of mine inept strokes. Milkshake by Britney Spears. Hearing any pop song in his voice though would be very funny. Right, I need to go swimming. I need to go swimming. Well, that's so far out though. Right, I'm gonna get on the cat. Buddhist levy a fee. Oh my goodness. Right, we're going over. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Oh, that's quite cute. There you go. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Hello. You got your boat, did you? Right, I'm gonna go down here. Whee! Sploosh. And then down. Right, where are we going, cat? Oh, I need to go up. Ah! Eh. Suspect. Oh, here we go. Suspect rock formation. No. No, no, no. Back down, back down, back down. Here we go. Doth not drink the purple water. Is it like a face? Oh, no, no, down, down, down. Is it a face? It kind of is a face, isn't it? Oh. Well, I'll find the other suspect rock formation. Eh. Okay, speak with Urianger. Shakespeare, I'm coming! Whee! Where are you, bud? You got that boat very quickly. I'm very impressed. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. Well, what hast thou discerned? It's an ordinary island. It's just like the big one. Yes, yes. I'm going to say this one. This guy's just running around, most perceptive. According to the law of the pixies, we are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Aye, the self-same title by which we know the great feathered whale, revered by the Vanu Vanu of the source. I would enlist its aid to bear us onto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in form to the domes which do shelter the hamlets neath the ruby sea. Within its compass we may move unencumbered, and defend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence while I'm... Do it. Do what you need to do, okay? You do what you do, I do what I do. I'm going to take a drink of water this time, rather than caffeine. There's a bit that confuses you. Doth hear my plea. You have an option to say the source. You do, but you have an option to say, like, your actual home place as well, don't you? Well, that would have just confused her, right? She wouldn't have known what the source is. She claims you're talking riddles, but in this lake... Ah, the lake's also called the source. Unless they imagine that no one lives in the lake. To the bottom of the western sea we go. Pray lend us your back and your breath. Bugger off. That's going to be his response. This world is in twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish only to sleep. We can help you with that.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
I know what to do. Pixie friend! Pixie friend! Do we need to beat up a giant whale again? I hope not. Yay! I did learn. How are you doing, friend?
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can. Guess Bismel we picked. Van Dromi Drom Jacob.
These are my precious, precious saplings. Let their wish be the king's command. I love this character puzzle. I agree. I really like them. What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, then so shall it be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty.
Brush their teeth, got it. What's their preferred mouthwash? Do you have a preferred mouthwash? Because I do. I'm very particular about my mouthwash.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe in Ba.
Oh. To the western sea we go, wrapped in my breath I will see you to your destination, little neighbours. Yeah, because I won't use Listerine. I hate Listerine. I always use the Colgate Plax one. That's my preferred mouthwash, in the soft mint flavour. So when it goes on offer I grab a few bottles. Because full price it's too expensive, so when it goes on offer I grab a few bottles. They last me a while. But I can't stand Listerine, and Listerine's the one that always goes on offer. Can't stand it. It burns. It really burns. Isn't Listerine the one that was originally a floor cleaner as well?
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
God, the branding is blue. I mean, the logo's red.
100 years of honey and rainbows.
I think Oral-B has more blue branding than Colgate, right? Though I guess the boxes are quite blue. They have quite white boxes as well. I use Sensodyne toothpaste. Which I also buy when it's on offer because it's expensive. It tastes like floor cleaner. True. Listerine's horrible.
And when that great hulking Talos rose up, gods, I
could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Boop. Just bringing up the main quest line list. Shadowbringers, MSQ. What the heck? Everything's been kicking off since we showed up. Come on, you're on the Wi-Fi. You can load, I believe in you. It's not wanting to do it.
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
They should be loading. There we go. There we go.
It's not stopping.
We're here, aren't we? We are here. So, I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So, I'm just trying to think. What I'll probably do is, I'm going to go in for a bit longer, but I do have plans for dinner. So what I'll probably end up doing is doing what I can do up until I need to get ready for dinner. And then, if it isn't too late when I come back, I may do another stream when I come back this evening to finish up what hasn't been done. Because I feel like it'd be a shame not to stream the end of the expansion. So I might do that. But we'll see how close we get to the end. Hey there, Pikachu King. Oh, no. I'm here for another probably 40 minutes or so. But we probably won't finish the stuff today. So I'm probably going to go out for dinner. Because I believe my booking is at 6:30. So I'll need to leave here about 6-ish. Well, I'll need to get ready at 6-ish and leave about 6:15. And then that'll be about an hour or so. Well, probably a couple hours. And then, if all goes to plan, if I'm back by around 8 or 8:30, then I'll do another stream. And then finish up what we haven't done so far. So for context for those who aren't in the UK, 8:30 is just over 3 hours from now. Just for context, but I'll tweet again and everything. That sounds like a plan. So then we'll still get it done tonight. And then I guess I'll just have to edit the streams together before I upload them to YouTube. You love how they used the OG's game theme in this scene. Oh, did they? That's pretty fun. You just had a bad experience from a warhead steel pickle. Oh, I've seen those. Was it absolutely gross? They seem gross. They seem horrible. The idea of them just grosses me the hell out. But yeah, I think we can definitely get a couple more quests done. And then it should only be, I suppose, a couple hours then for the rest of the expansion. And then, when we do come back this evening, depending on how long the rest of the expansion takes, we could even do the 2B coffer quests on stream as well, depending on how long the stream goes for. That sounds like a plan to me. So I hope I can see you again later as well. If not though, don't worry.
In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fibre of his being.
I mean, it's a good place to hide from the light down here. It's good but sour. It's the aftermath that happened. Oh no! Laxative effect! Oh no! I wonder if it had certain sweeteners in it, because I think everyone knows about all of the reviews on the sugar-free gummy bears and the effects they had on people. We arrived at the Tempest safe and dry. 'Tis here we shall find the lair of Mixelk. Okay. For an Asian alone is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift. Yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible. Okay. Hey there, Beef, how you doing? Thus I am all but certain that this underwater realm harboureth our friend and enemy both. So, we just finished a storm-tossed seas, so did I have that number right? Yeah, I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did have it right. Okay. Tired from work. I hope you managed to get some rest. I'm doing alright though. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt MXL will be sitting around out in the open. I propose we follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let's be off then, but watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Someone made a very silly video about pneumonia and you loved it. Oh, that's fun. Right, so I'm going to pop on my cat. I can't fly here. No! Does this count as a new area? Oh, it counts as a Calusia and I still have one of the ethers to find. Right. Well, that's a problem. It's fine. I just have to deal with it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I wonder if I'll find the ether current down here. We've clearly not been to this point yet. Let's go! I'm not too far away. Okay. Having Final Fantasy music in an MMO is a masterstroke. What do you mean? Yup. Yup. Right. Now. This indeed looks like a structure. Gasp! Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. How do I... Ah, here we go. There is an ether right here, which is very helpful. Do 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 do. Hello? Anyone here? I'm gonna just attune with your ether right. Give me a second. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm not causing any trouble. Just gonna attune with this. And then I'm after... Where'd you go? You! What are you doing? The finless ones, they followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Most of the music was written by... I don't know who wrote the music. He's one of the most respected composers in the industry. And in an MMO where people, as a viewer explained last time, will put thousands of attempts in a single room, the music better be fantastic. That's true. The music's very good in this game. Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray forgive us any inconvenience that we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct the most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. Chieftain, what are we to do? I mean, if you're still breathing okay, I don't see the problem, guys. We'll bring the water back eventually. Square Enix prides themselves in their music. Their music is always top-notch. Are you emissaries for the Ancient Ones? The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. One of the people who'd made the music for 14 also did the same for 16. Ah! I'm not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for a moment. So what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land of the chieftain spoke of. Could it be the Emixel's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return. We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Adora, do you remember my first scheme for entering Ilmore? How I had planned to integrate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo? The individual I dealt with was okay. I believe that with the right approach we can build a similar relationship here. Right. What kind of approach did you have in mind? The chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course of Earth, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all too dramatic arrival have thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not to amicable them, I do not know what that one means, they may yet prove amenable to reason. We are in the ocean with the fish people. I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've nothing better to offer, but I do worry that what will happen if the Ondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus I cast my vote in favour to aiding the settlement for the time being. Okay. We will make allies of the Ondos. Then it's settled. You shelter, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Okay, so I need to talk to Alpha now. Boop. Adora, you won't believe who I just bumped into. Oh, the one you met before. Perfect. I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistle came, but his visits did not continue. I'm truly sorry. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return, a cavern to the north, is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws, and there are too many of them. Okay, so we're going to kill some crabs. If you've not found a task, you're most welcome to join me. Yes, let's go and kill some crabs. Time to kill some crabs. Kill some crabs. Oh, they're very far away. Do 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 do. Nope. Yep. I messed up the jump. Ah, I'm stuck. Sea Shanty 2 from RuneScape. Now the music is definitely so good in this game. There are so many different styles of music as well. I feel like the music in this expansion I've really enjoyed. Yeah, let's see how big these crabs are, shall we? I imagine they're going to be quite big. Because that seems to be how the enemies go in this game. They're just very big. We're going to find out. Oh, they're not that big. They're kind of big. They're not as big as I was thinking they would be, though. Where am I getting out my burb? Jeez. Here we go. It goes so much faster when I bring the burb out. because I think I'm close to finishing a log entry as well. Let's have a look. Challenge log. Oh no, I'm ages off. I just finished one. That's alright. No harm in getting some extra numbers in. Do a big one. And then we'll find one more. Who is... Where's there one more? Oh, there's one over here. You feel kind of sorry for them. Yeah, they're not as big as I thought they were going to be. I was kind of expecting big behemoth crabs. But I've been told what I need to do and it's for the greater good, so I'm going to have to do it. Okay. So can I... Saves me running all the way back. What time am I at? I've still got some time. Cool. Cool. Right, let's wrap up this quest. And then I'll try to get one more done. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. Alphino, where were you? I see you've reached your quota first again. I should never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. I can find a coat to your liking. Yeah, I was resisting going the greater good from Hot Fuzz. I was resisting it. Okay. Strange buildings they were and had long stood under the water, yet somehow they had been spared the scars of the time and current. The structures provided shelter to my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Okay. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers for their eternal sanctuary. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of the water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. Okay. The ages have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there'll be no doubt in the matter. Brilliant. We thank you for the lesson, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray not hesitate to ask. Right, let's find another thing to do, shall we? Complete this one. Coal of the... Let me check if this is for an ether. It is! Perfect. Let's get this quickly. Yep, we're definitely the ones from the prophecy. Don't worry about it. But this is the last ether thing I think we need. Unless... Is this a new area? I think this is a new area. Because all of my other ones are full. And this one only needs finding an ether, not a quest. So that's not what I thought it was. I'll leave that for now. It is a new area. That's fine. I will tend to that. Let me pick up the quest over here. Adora, have you learnt aught of note? Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Okay, cool. But where have you gone? Oh, not that far. Yep. No, I got the car out. Oh, fine, we're taking the car. We're taking the car. I didn't want to take the car, but here we go. Oh, they're close to each other as well. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Da beep da beep da beep da beep beep. Where are you? There you are. Whee! There are 2 tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement, and note their distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for your results. Okay. Oh. Gonna go over here. Okay. Anything of note? Anything important? Hello? Hey there, ferret, how are you doing? Is that all I needed to see? Apparently it is. Cool. Let us scrape at the wall. And then I will speak to your shoulder again. Where am I scraping? Oh, over here. You're good, just waking up. I'm glad to hear it. Here we go. Bub. Excuse me. Excuse me, Bub. Okay. You cannot remove a flake of stone. Right. Your shoulder, I'm coming back. I couldn't do it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. To have seen the structure appears to be the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade. Adora, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you, it's nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substances as a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once the greatest power of Norverdant, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkans, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Amixelk withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere mere mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Amixelk is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ascians' agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Here we go. Are you saying it was built by Ascians? That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities, but here in the first they might have remained untouched for millennia. I can't say that word. A copy of the mural of the Quitani Ravel. Almit presented it to me during my visit to Fano. Okay. Here in the first scene, by Amixelk's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disaster that which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see similarities between its towers and those you've just inspected? We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, naught more than sand and more sand lies to the east and the south, held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further northwest. Quest destinations will not be displayed on your map. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be running blind for a bit, are we? That's no good. Right, they did say northwest, didn't they? So I guess we head northwest. And see what we can find. Ba-dum-bum-ba-na-ma-na. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm hoping this is the right thing to do. I don't know. Because I'm not good at finding things, so not having a marker is very interesting. But if I keep on going this way... Well, I'm very sure she said northwest. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Gotta get around the rock. Yep. Right, is there a tower over here? Doesn't look like there's... Oh, is there a tower over here? Well, that's seaweed. Is there a tower over here? I'm kind of just going west now, aren't I? I could look up the coordinates, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. But I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I think I've definitely gone the wrong way. Oh no! Oh, unless it's like down here. Because there's like a little tunnel over here. Could it be in here? Hello? The Flounder's Floor. I feel like it's not in here. I have gone completely off the path, haven't I? Oh no. Help! 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 I am very lost. I don't think I should be going this way. I don't know where I am. I went northwest, trying to find a building. But I think I might need to teleport back and start again. I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to look up the coordinates. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to look up the coordinates. City of the Ancients. Hey! Excuse me. Here we go. I've got the coordinates. I am very far off. So we're going to teleport back. Unless, let's have a quick look. So, it's saying it's at 21:9:11. 21:9:11. Oh, it's over here. I guess I'm kind of part way through. I guess I'll just run back. It's saying it's just past the walls of Forgotten. Do 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 do. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't teleport. A weird blessing in disguise. If I wasn't a bit strapped for time, I would have kept on looking, but... 21:9. And then the y-axis is 11, so we're on the correct y-axis. Is it over here? Let me up! Let me up! No! Let me up! Let me up! Thank you. See, my y-axis is all wrong now, but it's close enough. I should be able to see. Oh, I see an AU. There it is. I see it. Oh, there's an ether current here as well. I'm also going to grab that. Let me grab this. Thank you. And then I'll do this. I spot a fish in the distance. Okay. It's me, I'm the fish. Though I cannot guess what its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediments, an entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here in this city. But let us focus on what we've learnt thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysterious stirring of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Thus can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was in all likelihood yet another remnant of an age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Reen put it, than Asian man. Asian man is lighting lanterns. Okay. Oop. You might need to start leveling your botanist again. Enemies are getting close to aggroing on me. Oh no! Wasn't this place underwater just a few minutes ago? Look, my friends can't breathe underwater, okay? It's a them problem. I can. It would have been fine, but, you know, they can't help it. Their lungs can't do it. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you're not too wary, it may be useful to speak to the guy again. Wondering about the lanterns? What about them? They were also underwater. Right, we'll teleport back. Yeah, they're probably like done with ether or something, right? Though the Asians don't have ether, do they? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Ah, Alphino's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused by the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the Walls of the Forgotten? I think I've just come from them. The remnants to the northwest. Yes, you visited them unbidden. Could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, and we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skills is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. Ah, this guy! Okay, cool. The crazy guy. The crazy man. How far out is he? Okay. So I guess we'll head this way. Which exit is it? Is it this exit? I'm going to have to think about wrapping up soon. I was saying before about coming back this evening to finish the expansion. Is it something you guys would want to see, or should I just do it offline? Because I feel like it would be kind of a shame to do it offline. But if you guys aren't too interested, I would understand. So what's your perspective on it? Because it won't be for a few hours. Oh, excuse me. Ow! We're nearly there. You'd love to watch the finale. Can I get in? Hello? Oh, I can get in. Hello? That's like an airlock. That's quite smart. You are very muscly. I wasn't expecting you to be so muscly. Oh, that's just great, that is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as ye a ghost then. Go on, foul shade, feast yourself on me rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman that can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a doming hammer. Okay. You gotta psych him up. P-S-Y-C-H. You can do it, buddy. Look how muscly you are. Yeah, you wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you, spirits? Now what should you expect from a servant of the Netherworld? Boo! Have we met before? You have no plans this evening, so you might volunteer to join me again. Well, I do not mind at all. I would appreciate it, but obviously never any pressure. Might be as we cross paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. This is meant to be my underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to my work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here we stand. Now what's so darned important that ye dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Well, you see. Ah, the Ondo's lamp. God curse me empty head, I've not so much as made a start. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery date's long past, me bench work is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have ye? Bringing light to them ruins, be an act of deep religious and cultural significance, and it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion, but I can't bloody well. Gah, me mind's been bleeding blank. It's like I've pissed away with me last drop of inspiration. Tell me you've got something to show me, something as will give me muse a right kick up the arse. Huh? Me? The Ondo want to honour the coming of the ancients by their answering lights, got to blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like the spark of life caught in the crystal. But just being sparkly's not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Give him a carrot. Okay. Right, so I've got to complete the stuff at the Crystarium, but I couldn't find the guy. Where is the guy now? So, Wandering Steps. Quest line. Final Fantasy. Which one's my guy? I've done some of it, but I couldn't find the guy again, so I thought I'd finished them, but clearly I've not. Which is fine, I have been trying to keep on top of them. But I don't know where I'm going to find him now. And I can't remember his name. The NPC moves after the first one. But where does the... For the tank he goes to right and into Amareg. Is he in Calusia still? Are you still in Calusia? Where would I don't know if I can find them without teleporting over there. Because I don't think they're at the bar anymore. The last place I saw them was here. Let me go back here. And I'll see if his little symbols come up. I do not know the name of the next quest though. If I add DPS. DPS. That does help an awful lot. Thank you. Lou, Reek, locations. Doing a quick Google. Quests involved in. Quest started. So, I think I've done this one. Steps. Yes, I've done that one. A Hunter's Legacy. I believe I've done this one. Yes. So I've got one more to do. So I did have nearly all of them done. Where is he? Is in Calusia. Okay. So you are 23 free, 33 7. 23 free. Courage Born of Fear is the name. $23 free, 23 free, 33 7. There he is. No, it's not even him. Wait, that's not the one. Sir, where are you? It's saying it's that one, but that's not the name. Oh, that's the previous quest. I see. Okay, so I do need to go there. Okay, we'll head over there. I'll pick up the quest. Yeah, because I couldn't find him before, and I can't fly here yet. Heck! Ah, jeez. But where was he? I need to go this way. Time check. Thank you. I do need to think about wrapping up. Let me get over to him. And then I will leave it there, because I'll know where I am then. And then I'll aim to come back after I've gone out for dinner. But if anything changes on that front, I'll let you know, like on Discord and Twitter and whatnot. I may be cheeky and come back with a glass of wine though, we'll find out. But there won't be for a couple hours most likely. Like 2 hours, 2.5 hours tops. It might be a bit less than that, but I'm over-exaggerating just in case. Because I would rather overestimate than underestimate. Okay. Well, you're not who I need. Is this why it confused me? Well, he's in the picture. That's why it confused me, because she was here and I didn't realise it was a continuation. Right. I see what I've done. Search for him. I'm going to quickly do this. Search for him at the Crystarium. Oh, it's his mum. Right. Right. That's fair enough. Let me pop on over. To here and talk to him. I've got this up on the wiki, which is why my model tracking might look a bit weird. What's the steps of this quest? Whoops. Question people, search. Okay. It's quite a short one, this one, but I'll go up here and I will talk to him. Or find him, I suppose. Talk to the people. skip on through, talk to this guy, skip on through. And where's the last one to talk to? Are they up here? Oh, there we go. You hit level 80 on your combat class. Congratulations. Okay, so it's telling me to go to Raktika. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on over to the other screen. Give me a second. Because I need to get ready to go out. So, like I say, I will be back. I'm going to say a couple of hours. It might end up being a bit less, but just in case. But I'll post on Twitter and you'll get the notifications over on my Discord. And obviously if you follow, you should get Twitch notifications as well when I do go live. Because we are going to finish this tonight. We're going to finish it. But I'm going to come back full of food, full of good food and ready to go. Maybe a cheeky glass of wine. I'll see if I feel like misbehaving. But we'll get this done. So I'm going to find someone to send you off to in the interim. Someone's doing a subathon and they're playing Final Fantasy. So maybe we'll send you over that way. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll send you over here. Because they look very, very cute. But I do hope you come back later. Obviously, if you can't come back for any reason, I entirely understand. But I'd love to see you if you can come back later. So let's get this raid underway. I won't do my normal ending because I'm going to be back soon anyway. But I hope you have a good couple of hours, look after yourself, all of that fun stuff. I'm going to enjoy my dinner. I'm going to have a steak and it's going to be wonderful. That's my plan. And because I'm going to the Harvester and I'm very excited. But let us get this raid underway. Here we go. Raid message, we'll keep it simple. Just do Tofu raid, big old capital letters, all the raid emotes, either works. And they are doing a subathon, obviously it's no obligation on yourselves. But I thought it would be nice to go and say hello to them while they're doing a special occasion sort of situation. So yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you very, very soon. I need to go and get changed because I am in my pyjamas. And yes, see you later. Have a good one. I hope I can see you in a couple hours. And all that good stuff. Yes, see you very, very soon. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.